We are
Cool.
live.
Cool.
Let me just
We'll
inform.
give it a second to chill so we can let people jump on.
Let me just inform the Insta
The
ham.
masses.
The masses.
The masses.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa,
hey, hey.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
hey,
whoa,
oh,
whoa.
hey,
Hey,
oh,
hey, hey, yo,
hey,
Copernicus.
oh, hey.
Edit info.
Oh god, then I go. Then there I go. My
Whoa,
goodness. Hey everybody, what's up, what's up, what's
Hey,
up?
Chaz.
Hey guys.
Hey, Chaz.
What's up with you?
Oh, by the way,
What's going on, guys?
YouTube Red is not free.
Well,
Oh
I
man.
guess they just like me better? I don't know what to tell you.
Just thought I should let you know.
I was
ain't paid
refreshing
for it.
my feed, waiting for it to start. I mean, I appreciate that dedication, Holmes. Thank you for that.
It's Cricken. What's up, dude? He's one of our loyal fans.
Yeah, man.
Cricket
Cricket.
Thanks, guys, for stopping by again. We're gonna get into some gaming and some fun times and some great nonsense. The beta's on its way. What is it, like 5 days away? 6 days away? I can't remember.
That's really bad math, Chaz. It's 7 days away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
gonna say.
Okay.
Oh,
All
boy.
right. That's enough. Yeah, cool. Oh, it's about a week away, or not about a week away. It is a week away.
About a week ago.
So that's really exciting. Don't forget, guys, we will be doing that 24-hour live stream, so please check in. Pop by. If you have not subscribed yet, please do that, because you'll be able to win a free copy. I'm sorry that we did not live stream at all this weekend. I've been
Ooh.
very busy getting a lot of things put together
Football
for not
season.
just Talking Sith, but also for it is football season too. Even though I haven't watched much football this season, and I don't know if I plan on it. But either way, it's definitely been a busy. There is nobody in this lobby, Holmes. It's definitely been a busy week for me, and just a busy time in general. So I apologize. I haven't been able to dump as much work into Talking Sith as I usually do. But don't worry, because once this week is over, hopefully all my ducks will finally be, and I'll be able to start putting some more effort.
I'm gonna
Is he
start
breaking
crying
up?
every time you start breaking up, because it's like we're breaking up.
Yeah, it sounds like we're breaking up.
Am I breaking up, you said?
Yeah, Chaz, that's why
Sounds
I
like
started
it.
crying.
Are you breaking up at
Wait,
me?
that... Oh my god. Yeah,
not
so, there's, if you guys were, oh my god. Oh
Yes.
my god. First off, last week, right before we were about to end, Adam was like, hey, did you watch Fanboys yet? And I was like, nah, man, nah.
Nah,
'cause I
fam.
didn't. And right after that, I watched it, and now I want to talk about it because it was so good. If you guys haven't seen Fanboys, you really need to go and watch that movie because I was laughing hysterically. It's very good. Very good, and
Historical laugh.
it made me think about all of the other really cool kind of Star Wars comedy themed things out there.
Yeah, like the
And
Phantom
I would
Menace.
have to say, oh come
Just
on,
kidding. Just kidding.
come on, that's a low blow, dude. That's not cool.
It was a joke.
The Phantom
JK.
Menace. Oh man, that's rough.
That one was really
but yeah,
funny.
no. There's a lot of stuff out there like Family Guy, like I mean any series like pop culture has done some sort of Star Wars spoof or
Dude, Spaceballs.
anything. I mean
number one.
Spaceballs, I was just about to say Spaceballs is out there.
The GOAT.
I mean that probably is the best Star Wars parody of all time. I definitely agree with that. There's the Family Guy episodes where they, do the Star Wars parodies and so there's a lot of stuff out there. I mean obviously I know you're the one who suggested Fanboys, but is there any other cool Star Wars parodies or Star Wars like, stuff that you're into that you watch regularly?
No.
Great answer. Moving on.
No, I like Fanboys. That's the best one. I do like Spaceballs a lot, obviously, because it's a classic. But
Fanboys is really hilarious.
I
That
don't
one's just like
Family
legitimately
Guy,
funny.
so-
Even if it wasn't about Star Wars, it would still be like, I don't know.
Right, it's a good
It's just
movie.
It's so
legitimately
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like Family Guy, so I don't know. I'm trying to
That
think
one-
of other shows that don't.
I'm not a huge fan of Family Guy either, but they had some pretty funny moments on that one too. And
Yeah,
Robot
yeah,
Chicken,
yeah.
Because I don't like
Robot
Family
Chicken
Guy.
has like some of the funniest Star Wars clips ever.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know
Robot
if you
Chicken for sure.
the aluminum
That's
Falcon.
probably my answer. Yeah, Robot Chicken's the goat. Because they're
Yeah,
like
Robot
legit
Chicken
Star
cracks
Wars
me up.
nerds.
Dude, it's so
Yeah,
funny.
They crack me up.
Yeah.
My favorite one is when like Palpatine's on the phone with Darth Vader,
Yeah, yeah,
but
that
like
one-
he keeps making fun of him to the people that
He starts
It's
crying.
so
Oh,
good.
don't cry. Don't cry.
don't cry, you're fine, you're fine. It's so good. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
That's a good one.
But yeah, so very cool. Yeah, so we have checked out. I mean, I don't know, Jared, because I have talked to Adam a little bit this week, but I don't know if you checked out the new trailer that just dropped.
Oh, I did,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's I don't know where to start first with this, because there's a lot of stuff that got revealed in that
Nice
trailer.
Palace.
Maz Kanata's Palace is a great place to start because I think that's kind of like almost where the video starts off is at Maz Kanata's Palace. So like within like the first couple seconds of the trailer starting,
I'm backing out. Find something else.
yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
I've been backed up for a while.
Oh, you guys need to stop backing it up.
Or start backing it up.
Yeah, so after like the first very couple, so okay, so let me start differently. So there was a trailer that dropped. John Boyega was the one who was introed it and was the one who narrated the whole thing. First off, I think that's something worth talking about because Adam was kind of saying that he didn't really love that John Boyega was in the commercial.
No, I love that John Boyega was in it.
What?
I just thought that he
What?
kind of nailed it in general.
You didn't like it?
I like that they got someone from the movie. It's just like
Yeah.
Who would you have rather
he,
done it?
he wasn't like a,
Ray?
No, I'm glad he did it. He just I feel like this is the first time that he's done anything with Star Wars
Dude,
that I've noticed.
he's always been
that
like
felt
super
like
into
a-
Battlefront though. That's why they did it. Because he's like,
Yeah, but
he
I
didn't
kind of
seem
like agree
that in
with
the
what.
trailer though.
Yeah,
He
that's
seemed
that's
like
what
this
you were
is like-
saying.
This is like the
oh, he
cash
wasn't
grab.
excited. I got you.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
It's
like
just
have you
scripted
seen that
for-
video of him watching the trailer of The Force Awakens?
Dude, yeah.
right. If he'd been like, Woo!
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, he's stoked, like he's crazy stoked. Like that wasn't. I didn't get that same feeling like you said, Adam, from like him introducing like Battlefront 2. Like I would have been more excited if it was like a video of John Boyega getting to play like the beta or something like that. Like that would have been much more entertaining, I think, to
Yeah, that'd
check
be
out.
cool.
Like seeing him, like seeing like little clips of the new stuff, and then cutting back to John Boyega's reaction. I think would have
Yeah.
been super cool. But either way, I think it was cool that we did. I mean, because I know I've said to myself, like I've said here on our channel, like I'm kind of cool with Battlefront content. Like at this point, like I feel like I've seen enough to want to buy the game. But I was extremely happy about the trailer when I saw it because I wasn't expecting it for one. And for two, it was really in depth. It was much more in depth than any other trailer we've gotten so far. So
It was
now
long,
we
too.
know 100%. Yeah, it was really long, which was awesome. Now we know 100% Maz Kanata's Palace is in the game, which is extremely exciting.
Oh, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're still
Dad?
broken up. What's
Am I
going
still
on?
here? Am I here? Can you
Dad?
hear me?
We still don't have
Dad?
players.
What?
I'm in the game, you dingus. What are you talking about? We don't have players.
It's not letting me join.
Well, maybe we
Why?
have too many players.
Are you guys in the game?
Yeah, I'm in the game.
Oh
I'm
my
like
goodness. EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Alright. I'm back now.
Sorry. Sorry, I need to get a better microphone.
You've been saying that for like 2 months.
Man, it's ridiculous. I really do need to get a better microphone. It's just I get out of the house so rarely, and have so little time to do things like that.
There's this thing
I
called
just haven't gotten
Amazon.
one yet. Yeah, Jared, thanks. Appreciate it.
Just saying,
Appreciate
not very
your-
helpful.
Anyway. So yeah, the
so
trailer
Maz
was
Kanata's Palace. And
the
then
trailer
did
was
you
very
see the-
long.
clip today where they talked about the 3 prequel Arrow planets that will be in Battlefront at launch.
I
So
didn't see that.
It was like
what was
2
that?
hours ago. It was EA posted on Facebook. It was but Kamino, Kashyyyk, and Naboo are all confirmed at launch time, so they won't be DLC planets.
Pre-order confirmed.
Oh, okay.
And Naboo is 3 stages, where it's if you're droids, you're protecting the MTT as it attacks the palace, and if you're Naboo soldiers, you're trying to protect the palace. So it's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, that is pretty sick.
Dude, it needs to hurry
the
up.
one thing,
I can't wait.
the one thing that also was confirmed was that each map has a story.
Right.
So each map is going to be like, you know, we're going to be playing along with this narrative, and then like as we, you know, as each team attacks, you know, whatever objective, in this objective, you're going to affect the narrative based on who's doing better and like what side is winning, and that's how you'll like kind of push the narrative of each
Dang.
each map forward. So it's really cool, and I saw a couple pictures of Kashyyyk today, and I'm really excited about being able to play on that planet. And you know, the overall, honestly, I was really stoked about, you know, everything we saw within the trailer. As far as we got a lot of new stuff, we or not a lot of new stuff. I shouldn't say we got a lot of new stuff.
Well, they
but we
mentioned
did
a new
see-
game type. They just didn't talk about it all. So we have that new game type, Strike, which is objective-based combat, but that's not a lot to go on. Most game types are objective-based combat, so I'm interested to see what that might be.
Yeah, I'm not sure, and I didn't see anything like specifically saying like which each, like I'm sorry, what each mode is going to like. Yeah, I'm dying over here. What each mode is going to be like. They haven't really specified.
Yeah,
I mean, the only one we know is. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that's the only one we know for sure, like what we're gonna be
And
doing.
Blast,
Other
I
than
guess.
that,
And Heroes
yeah,
for
and
Villains?
Blast. That's true.
Yeah, I'm thinking
And Heroes
Strike might be
versus
something like Team Tactical from Modern Warfare 2, where it's, you know, this mode is demolition or this mode is search or something like that. That might be pretty cool. Because that's one thing this game lacked that I think we never talked about it on the stream, I don't think, but Jared and I used to talk about it when we used to play it on Xbox back in the day, was that there's no way to like play it intuitively all like for an extended period of time and not have to back out and switch lobbies. Because if you play Blast, you're playing Blast. I mean, until they added the DLC, I guess. But then you're only on those maps. So, I think that they'll probably have something that bounces around between game types and maps as well.
Yeah. So the only thing we know about Strike is that it says, you know, EA released blah 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 blah. Battlefront 2 will feature a mode called Strike, where 2 8-player teams will compete in objective-based missions. That's extremely like vague.
Ooh,
so
that sounds.
Yeah, it sounds like Team Tac though.
Yeah, it does sound like Team Tac. So I wonder if, like, Kirkin just said, it might be like a bunch of different game modes and like just kind of like a competitive playlist. So have like, I don't know, domination and stuff like that. So it's more competitive,
Domination
smaller
would
teams.
be more than 8v8 though.
yeah, no, I think that's what the Galactic, what is it? Galactic Assault
or
or
something.
yeah, that's the 20 versus 20 mode or
That's
24
the
versus
Walker
24 or
Assault, the
something
new
like that.
one, except it's bigger.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to be like the bigger mode where it's, you know, objective based and everybody's like, you know, it's all out warfare where it's vehicles, everything. Like it's all out war. And that's going to be really sick. But it sounds like Strike is going to be much more in
But
like
Team Tac was 8v8, wasn't it, Jared?
No, it was 4v4.
yeah.
Oh man, that's even smaller.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, so AV8 is going to be awesome, and with being able to use like TeamSpeak and all that now, with the new game, you'll yeah, so you can actually like
you don't have to communicate through emotes.
cooperate and work together. Yeah, exactly. Come over here.
If I got it, it means they're behind you.
Switch your team either. 'Cause, I mean, they fixed it now, but when this game came out, if you were in a lobby, you were on that team for the life of the lobby. So if you were stuck on a crappy team,
Oh
you
yeah,
had
that
to
was super lame.
back out. So I'm
You get
hoping
on like a
that's
super
little
lopsided
better
team, there's nothing you could do for.
What planet are you guys most excited to play Strike on?
Well, I mean, if it's Team Tac, wow, it really depends. I don't know.
Like
Team Tac's pretty cool in general. I don't care.
yeah, and it's not gonna be the full maps either. It'll probably just be a certain section that like makes the most sense for a shooter. So it'll be like the most balanced
I think
sections.
it makes more sense, like, because you can play Team Tac on any map and it's fun. Whereas like maybe a Galactic Assault is an interesting one to ask that question because it's so much bigger.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, well, I mean, like, the thing is, it's like they're both well, obviously they're two different game modes, but they're two different type of tactics, you know what I mean? Like, when you're attacking the map. So, like, for me, like, if I'm playing in a smaller, more, like, intimate, like, team where it's only 8, I would rather be playing, like, in the Death Star or at Star Killer Base or, like, Maz Kanata's Castle for, look, Castle. Oh my god, dude. Castle. Jeez.
What now?
Yeah. Maz Kanata's Castle, I would rather be playing, like, you know, intimate, more like, you know.
Intimate with Maz Kanata's Castle.
I'd like to get intimate with Maz Kanata, but like,
really?
yeah, I'd rather be playing in like more closed-up spaces. Dude. But like, you know, if it's, you know, big galactic warfare, I would rather be on like Kashyyyk or Camino and things like that. You know, so
yeah.
In the Camino level sounds awesome because like the story for that is the droids are coming and invading and trying to shut down the clone program so that way they can't make any more. And like your goal is to like stop them. That's gonna be really fun. Like cool. That's gonna be. And after seeing the planet, like I at first I kind of agreed with you, Jared. It's like, oh, it's cool. We've seen Camino before. You know, it's all good. But now after seeing it in the thing, it's gonna rain. I'm very excited now. Who wants this dog? But yeah, I'm super stoked for that now. Like super stoked.
Yeah, I don't understand why you guys been stoked from the get-go. I was trying to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know, because I kind of agreed with Jared where I was like, oh, you know, we've seen Camino before, so it's all good. But, like, yeah, now I'm like,
that one was like the least tickly to me. Everything else was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm really excited about it. For sure. Just real quick as I go through the chat, I didn't disable it like I should have. Sorry, guys. But like, as I go through the chat, I'm looking and seeing, yeah, don't spoil anything, man. We're not down with spoilers around here. If you do spoil something in the comments, I'm gonna ban you. That's just kind of how it's gonna go, because, don't spoil stuff. I don't like spoilers. And also, like I said, guys... Yeah, right. My God. And like I said, guys, last time we were here on Wednesdays, I don't really check the chat too frequently because then we won't be able to get through all the stuff that we want to get through in a timely fashion. So yeah, I don't check up on the comments, but our chill streams on the weekend are for that. So we'll chat there. But yeah, so like we were saying, I think. Like I said, so Strike, I think is gonna be a lot of fun on, like I said, those planets that they feel a little bit better. I don't know what's doing that, but I'm sorry, on those planets where they feel a little smaller. I'm sorry, Amber was like getting my attention for a second, and I like completely spaced on what I was saying. Yeah, no, the planets that feel smaller and feel like tighter and close together, I think are going to be more fun to play, like Strike and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Where I'm really excited to play those bigger maps and get into some nonsense in Kashyyyk and Camino and, you know, Naboo and all that good stuff. And I really like that we're getting that stuff, like Adam said, at launch instead of like getting it for the DLC, because it kind of makes me really excited to see what we are going to get for the DLC. That I'm like really excited for.
Yeah, DLC's gonna be sick for this game. Everything's gonna be sick.
We will see, because here's the thing: is that like they still haven't officially confirmed Maz Kanata's palace, but we definitely saw the pic, like it was there. Well, I mean, on the list, like on that list of planets that they said are going to be playable, or those maps that they're going to be playable, they didn't. Maz Kanata's wasn't on there.
Every video was released.
Dad.
Well, I'm just saying that it wasn't on the list,
Dad.
So I'm thinking it might not be in launch.
Well, people might not even know that that's what they were looking at in the trailer. I see what you mean. Like, they might not even know it's Maz Kanata's. I see what you're saying, but we just saw it, so confirmed. Just write it down.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's on it. We saw it. Like, it's there. It's confirmed. But like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be DLC or if it's gonna be in launch. I think it's probably gonna be in launch.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be in launch.
But
oh yeah,
we shall see. We shall see. But yeah. Other than that, like I said, it was really long, so I'm trying to dissect everything that I think is worth talking about within the within the trailer. So
we saw some more vehicle gameplay. That was pretty cool.
Luke's land speeder's playable. That's gonna be really cool.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Did you? And yeah, man. Either. Yeah. I just saw a video on that literally like 5 minutes before
awesome.
I watched this. Yeah, it's gonna be playable. That's gonna be cool because I'm like,
you're gonna like run over people. That's gonna be nasty.
Other than running over people, what does it do?
Dude, that's all it has to do. It's like the perfect height.
Stuff?
I don't know. I think I have no clue, but I'm just gonna run people over.
That makes me hope that we get Ray's land speeder. I think Ray's is cooler. Yeah. I actually just saw the. Yeah, I think it's much cooler. Because it's like a bike.
What is wrong with you?
It's like a little wooden horse.
Oh my god. I think it's awesome.
Dude,
Luke's is definitely iconic, but I like the Luke. I like the look of Ray's. Oh my gosh, man, I can't talk today. I like the look of Ray's way better. And I just read recently that Ray actually built that speeder, which I didn't know. I thought she like found it or something, but she actually built it out of like old pieces of TIE fighters and stuff
old
like that.
Pieces of bark and spit.
Oh my god. Oh my word. Yeah, I thought it was really cool that she made that a stretch.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, so I was pretty stoked about that. So hopefully like her land speeder will be playable too. But once again, like, I mean, it's not that I don't want to drive Luke's land speeder around. I think it'll be super fun, but I'm like,
what do you have against Luke's land speeder?
It just doesn't do anything. It just goes fast.
Dude, you're gonna clip so many people.
I think Super Star Wars is the only game where you drive Luke's land speeder.
What game?
Super Star Wars.
Sonic Speed
That's
Racers?
true, and that's a tough level. That's a tough level to get through. That game is really hard. I'm trying to think of it. Did the pod racing game? The pod racing game didn't have his speeder in it. I don't think, right?
No.
Well, the Super Bombad racing one might have because I never played that, but the Star Wars Racer did not.
Okay, yeah. No, I never played the Super Bombad one either.
Heads might have, but I've never played it.
Yeah, me neither. It didn't look appealing to me, quite honestly. Like, I felt like it was more, I don't know, like it was more like their version of like, you know, how like every iteration of like, either Sonic or Crash or whatever, they always come out with a kart game. You know what I mean? I felt like it was like Star Wars.
Sonic was like, nasty, so is Crash.
Well, Sonic is cool. Like, no, I mean, not that I don't like them. I'm just saying, like, it seemed like just another kart game. Like, it was another like go-kart game or something, like to kind of compete with Mario Kart. I think it was
because they couldn't do Racer on the PS1, and Racer was in 64, so they had to do something for PS1.
Even Burger King had a kart game.
They also had that.
That's true, yeah, dude. Did you ever play the Burger King game where you played as the king and you just snuck up on people and scared them, and then gave them a burger? That was such a fun video game. Like, it was so dumb. It was so good, man. I loved that game.
It was kind of cool.
That's a good game. Chex Quest was a Doom mod that came in boxes of Chex in the 90s.
Can we play not Heroes vs Villains?
Yes, I agree with you on that matter.
I agree with you on that matter.
I agree with you on that matter.
I just went like 0-9. Probably great for the stream.
Do you remember if Luke's land speeder was in Star Wars Demolition, the PS1 game that was like Vigilante 8? Remember that game?
I remember the name, but I'm trying to like recall the cover of it and like what it looked like, but I can't remember.
The cover had I don't remember now. I don't think it was in that game though.
What was it called again?
Star Wars Demolition.
Star Wars Demolition. Okay. Sorry, good. Hey, what's up, Chris Franz from the Sarlacc Digests?
Oh, he's
Very
a dude
nice
from Instagram.
To have you on board. Oh, what's up? And what's going on, Andy? What's going on, Andy? Mr. Too Good to have some of my pancakes. Whatever, bro.
What?
Nothing. Andy wouldn't eat pancakes with me,
You
homie.
sending pancakes to subscribers?
He wouldn't eat pancakes with me. I'm trying. I want to eat breakfast with people. You know what I mean?
Nobody knows.
But yeah, it's not that I'm not excited to like play as land speeder. It's just I don't know what it's gonna do. Like,
dude, I just told you what it's gonna do. It's just gonna run over people. You're literally gonna drive
Speed over land. What else do you need?
You're just gonna drive it through a massive battle, get like 10 kills.
I don't know. It's like the Tauntauns. Like, am I stoked to ride around on a Tauntaun?
Oh my god,
yes,
you're not about to talk trash on Tauntauns, are you?
What are you gonna do though?
What do you mean? What are you gonna do?
Like, what are you gonna do on a Tauntaun?
You're gonna ride around. It doesn't matter what you're gonna do.
I want to know if it's like the horses from Battlefield 1 where like you're pretty much OP if you're on a horse. And like a tank can't even take you out.
When we play this game, you just let us get all the Tauntauns and land speeders.
Seriously.
We'll see who has more fun.
We'll see who gets to the objectives first, because that's what they're for. You just get there really fast.
I'm just saying, it's not that I don't want them. I'm just like, what are they for?
I can't believe you're talking trash.
Because at least the what's its name in the speeder bikes shoot stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they have lasers that you can shoot. Like the land speeder.
Like, all about shooting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you can blow stuff up, then like, oh, I got here fast, but now I can't do anything.
You can always hop out.
I'm just saying, it's cool, but I don't know what you're gonna do with it. That's all I'm saying. But you can play as it, so I'm really excited about that. Also, I'm already blanking on the name. Whatever. I'm already blanking on the name, but a really cool ship from
Tauntaun.
Oh my god. I'm about to put out an ad, guys. I'm putting out an ad for new co-hosts, so let me know if you're
Oh man, I'm helping you.
putting out an ad for new co-hosts. Let me know if you want to know. No, the name I'm forgetting is the name of a ship from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Yes, from Star Wars. I can't remember the name of it, but it's in like a couple of Clone Wars ships from the cartoon, or from the animated series. Not really a cartoon, but from the animated series. They're confirmed to be in the game now. So I'm hoping that because we've gotten vehicles from Star Wars: The Clone Wars confirmed, that we will hopefully get some characters from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Dude, if Rex is in the game, I'd be stoked. And honestly, I feel like they're mixing out. I think it would be sick if all like 5 of like the kind of most notable clones were in there, like 5s and Rex and all of them. Like
I think you're gonna get one.
What?
He just said, "Are they the same guy?"
I said they're all pretty much the same guy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I think it's just gonna be probably Rex and Ahsoka.
You would have laughed. Yeah,
oh
no, Ahsoka will
that's
probably.
ridiculous.
If there's anything for Clone Wars, it'll definitely have Ahsoka.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. Man, Rex and Ahsoka are a must. They're a must. Ahsoka's definitely a must. Like, if they're gonna put anyone in from the Clone Wars, it's gotta be Ahsoka. She's like one that dual wielding is. Like, the potential for gameplay just in the dual wielding alone is incredible. Like, we could see some really cool moves from her. Some cool moves from Ahsoka. So yeah, why do we always play Bespin? Because I think they're trying to unlock a star card or something like that. And
no,
so
I unlocked it too. I'm just playing. I like Sabotage.
Oh, Bespin's fun, dude. I like Bespin. I like Bespin a lot. To me, it's one of the prettiest maps in the game.
I couldn't get it to load tonight, so Bespin it is.
Yeah. I think Bespin's the best, honestly. I really like the
best spin.
I really like the best spin. Best spin. I really like it. I really like the DLC. But yeah, I think that if we got anyone, it needs to be Ahsoka. I'm still rooting for Tarkin. Come on, Tarkin. I want to see him. I want to see him in the game. I don't think he's gonna be in it, but a guy can dream. A guy can dream. And then other than that, from the Clone Wars era, it's all customers. I'm somewhere else today, man. Like none of my words are. I don't know, dude. Like none of my words are coming out correctly today. Like I keep using the wrong words. God. But yeah, if we're gonna see anybody else from the Clone Wars, it's somebody familiar and someone we probably already know. So it's not like anything crazy. But seeing like Darth Maul against Ahsoka would be cool. I think that would be an awesome matchup.
Darth Maul
like
versus anyone.
both dual wielding.
Yeah,
Darth Maul versus anyone's gonna be awesome. Like just Darth Maul standing there is gonna be awesome. But I'd like to see him go up against Ahsoka Tano. I think that'd be a cool matchup. But yeah, I think what's really awesome, mostly about the DLC, about the trailer that got released. Oh brother, about the trailer that got put out was like you.
Rip.
Good
Cut out, bro. You cut out, dude.
I miss you, Chaz. He logged off.
Did he really?
Yep. Dashboard.
That's fun.
I don't even know of anyone else from the Clone Wars. Like, I haven't really watched much of the show, so I can't tell you who else from the show would be cool in the game.
I mean,
Do you think
it's just gonna be
Rebels would be cool though?
Not really. There's no one.
Yeah.
Clone Wars is much like more iconic for those characters. So
Okay.
it's,
I am back. Sorry about that, guys. My controller died. I wasn't paying attention.
controller
Sorry.
died?
Yeah, my controller died.
messing
Sorry
up,
about
dude.
that, guys. Yeah, I know. I'm sleeping today, man. I'm sorry, guys. This is lackluster for me. I agree. I don't think anybody from the Rebels would be in it because, like you said, the only one I would like to see is maybe Ezra Bridger, and he's a kid, so I don't see him. I don't really see him. Yeah. I mean, Kanan is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Kanan's
Kanan would be
pretty
cool,
cool,
too.
but I don't see any Rebels character having enough, like you said, recognition to be
Yeah,
to
they
make
wouldn't
it
do
into
that.
Battlefront.
They're gonna put
I mean,
Ahsoka
the
in, and
era
then most people
definitely
won't
gets
know who she
covered,
is. And then like,
Really? You really think so?
well, I mean, like, cause there are gonna
I
be
do.
people playing this game
Most
just
of the
because
gamers
it's
who are playing it?
yeah, they're gonna be playing it because it's a good game, not because they even like Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Right.
What do you
It's
think
like
the split
best
will be?
option at shooter this year.
Split? Probably.
Like, if you could, like, what do you think the split will be? Like, for people who are just here to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 because it's a good game versus people that are there to play, like, do you think it'll be more Star Wars fans than just, like,
Well,
gamers
what tier
coming
Star
to play?
Wars
Or...
fans though? Like
I bet you,
diehard
like-
Star Wars fans?
Yeah, most people have seen the movies, but then like,
Right.
I don't know, maybe like hardcore. I have no idea, man. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Jorge!
define Star
Hola, amigo!
Wars.
Wow.
Oh my god.
What's up, Jorge?
Your mic's working now. Because my eardrums are ruptured.
Oh, we can't get time. His mic is working.
No, I think that there will be a lot of gamers playing this game that are not as into Star Wars as we are.
Yeah.
So, if you had to say Destiny 2, Call of Duty, World War 2, or Star Wars Battlefront 2, where do you think most players are going to be?
That's what I'm saying. It's one of
Without
the only
putting the
good
bias
options
in
at
there.
shooter. I think that you'll still get the 12-year-olds playing some COD because it's COD, and you'll get some. Destiny, I guess, is overpowered right now. A lot of people really love Destiny, so I mean, it's hard to say, but it's really one of the only options. Though, I mean, most people get both anyway. Like when a Battlefield and Call of Duty come out, most kids get both. So I think that a lot of people won't be choosing. A lot of people get COD and this, and they'll just play whichever one they like better more.
Oh man, just wasted my smart.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I think, you know, you guys are making a lot of sense. So, I think that's good. I think, I don't think that it's gonna be like this game where, it kind of it never died out. I mean, I guess for me,
No,
but
it did.
it definitely
for
died out.
everybody,
it definitely, yeah, the player
Like,
pool
it's big
definitely
now. We were
decreased
talking about
by.
this before you got on, but now it's like the tryhards are back out because the new one's coming out. But we went for
That's
like
true.
a year where it was just us and, I mean, people who wanted to play it. It wasn't like people who were playing to be competitive shooters. Whereas now, we're getting those people again who are, you know, doing montages and trick shots.
Yeah. Yeah, and I will say this: I was really excited about starting a Star Wars Battlefront channel and just being able to, like I said, just talk about Star Wars in general every week. But we were sort of strategic in what we did, where I didn't want to be like that and just come on like within the last month and start putting out Battlefront videos, so that way we could prime ourselves for Star Wars Battlefront 2.
No,
but
we're really here to talk about Star Wars in general.
Yeah.
It's not just a Battlefront conversation. It's just Battlefront is the news right now.
Yeah.
But we're a Star Wars show, or whatever you want to call it. It's not a Battlefront show. We just have to play Battlefront to do something to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So I think, like, I do agree with you. I see a lot of people out there now, like channels popping up, or like gamers who already have like an established channel. Now I see them playing a lot of like, oh, Road to Star Wars Battlefront 2, and trying to get on what's trending, which is fine. Like I love when a lot of people are playing the game, because it only means more support for the game, which is awesome. But the one difference I think that you guys can find between us and the other people out there is we're Star Wars fans, like Adam just said. Like we're fans
not just
of the
gonna be
franchise in general.
putting up like insane gameplay and not know anything about the characters that we're using.
Right.
Exactly.
No,
and so
you'll watch me go 3-12 and be super stoked about getting to fly the Falcon. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. So like for us, it's not necessarily like we're just like really into first-person shooters or just really into Battlefront. Like we're Star Wars fans, and this is a Star Wars entity, and we're really excited about it. So we're getting into it. But yeah, there are a lot of people coming back to Battlefront. Ay.
You're good.
Ay, Dios mío.
Dios mío.
But we're doing good. We're really happy with everything that's going on with our channel and all that good stuff. So I'm really stoked that everybody's been hanging out. Yeah. Very excited.
Got, oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. Only thing I was gonna say, and like we were saying, like with Star Wars Battlefront, the thing I'm most excited about is that it is set in my favorite universe of all time, and because each level is story based, it's going to be really cool to be able to, like, when we do get together and talk, we can now talk about like those stories within the levels. It's going to be really cool.
And I mean, I'm personally going to try to get as good as I can at the game too, because I mean, I play shooters a lot, so I'm gonna try.
Yeah, you're the one who's actually good.
So I mean, we probably will have some.
Decent.
We'll have like a mix, because you guys are like really knowledgeable about everything in the Star Wars universe, and I'll be trying to be as good as I can at the game. So we'll have a good mix.
Yeah, that's what I like about kind of what we got going now, is that you're really decent at FPS. So it's like, not only do we have like live stream. That's why I said I wanted you to stream, because your gameplay is much more interesting than mine. Like you'll actually be like at the top, where I get like one kill and a million deaths.
Although I just went like 0-9 2 games ago.
Yeah, I'm garbage. Like I'm not the best. Like me and Adam and Jared, like we've said like before, like this is not a competitive stream. Like we're not on here to be like the best at Battlefront. The Battlefront's a backdrop for what we talk about, which is Star Wars. And speaking of that wonderful thing, the other thing I wanted to talk about tonight was Adam, I wanted to know more, because you said that the trailer's been confirmed. Where did you hear that?
Yeah, it's pretty much confirmed. So I read an article today on not the most reputable of websites, but it was in my Google alerts, that the trailer that Mark Hamill tweeted out a couple of weeks ago is now confirmed for October 9th. But I haven't seen like Disney post it or Lucasfilm post it. So, and we've seen so many things where it's like, it's super weird.
Yeah.
Where we thought we were gonna get a trailer.
Yeah, because there was like a month ago where people, like, sources say trailer's coming out this Thursday,
so until we
and then nothing happened.
see it, I won't buy it. But it looks like it's pretty much confirmed that we'll get it on the 9th. So that's pretty cool. Monday Night Football to give you a reason to watch.
Yeah, so, and that's not this upcoming Monday, right? But the next one?
No, it's the 9th.
This one's...
It's the Monday during the beta of 2.
Okay. That's awesome. It's during the beta. Or is it, like, after the beta? Because the beta ends on, what, the 7th?
The beta... Oh, I thought the beta ended on the 10th. I guess I was wrong. But, it's the 9th. Regardless of where that falls in line with the beta, it's on October 9th.
Yeah.
And that is a tradition, because because the second trailer for Force Awakens came out during Monday Night Football as well.
Yeah,
so,
it did.
The second full-length trailer, anyway. So we'll see. I just feel like we've gotten so little for this movie compared to what we were getting for Force Awakens that I won't believe anything till we see it. But that's the scuttlebutt right now. That's the word on the street that we should get
scuttlebutt.
October 9th.
The scuttlebutt, jeez. Yeah, Chris, I agree. I'm garbage at COD 2, and I'm alright at Battlefront.
COD
But yeah,
like
man.
20 years old.
Yeah, but I think you. Oh, I'm sorry. I said that weird. I'm garbage at COD as well.
No, you're good.
He was just saying Call of Duty in general. And yeah, man, everybody was all over Force Friday. I went out for Force Friday.
Oh yeah, so did I. Force Friday was dope.
You know, I bought a couple toys. I had a great time. And did I think we were gonna get a trailer? Yeah, I did.
I think all three of us agreed that we would.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, we were 100% certain we were going to get a trailer. And then well, I keep trying to give us credit, but we don't deserve credit. I keep saying we got a trailer, but it just wasn't the one we thought we were going to get. But I never thought like, oh, this is going to be the Star Wars Rebels trailer that we're going to get this weekend, which we did get that weekend.
No, that was lame. No, the behind the scenes video was awesome though. I'm not complaining that we got that. It's just super weird how little we've gotten for this movie. And if it is coming out October 9th, it's strange that Disney hasn't come out and said, October 9th, pay attention to your TV. But I'm trying to remember how far in advance they gave us notice for the last one. Because it might have been like Saturday where they said Monday you better watch
I
football.
remember it being like a week or two ahead of time because I was watching like one of the live streams I like to watch from another gamer, and I remember that he was like, I never watch football, but I definitely will be like in a week or two or so back when it was like, so I can see the trailer. So like I know people who didn't even watch football were watching football because they just wanted to see the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I haven't been watching much football this year, but I'll definitely be watching that Monday night so I can catch the trailer. That's for sure.
It's like the worst game of the season.
Yeah, it's smart for them to put it on that game.
Yeah, give them some rating.
Because that's gonna be a pretty poor game.
Yeah. I think it'll be good, and then they usually show something during like the NBA finals too. That's ABC and ESPN, and that's all Disney. But this year, obviously, we didn't get anything. So
do you think we'll see? We think that's when we'll get the Han Solo trailer?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Because we should be getting one sooner than later, right? Because isn't Han Solo set for like May of?
Oh, maybe.
It's like set for like May of 2018.
Oh, you're right, because everything's set for May, and Episode 9 got pushed to December 2020 or 2019.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, if like you're correct, like we typically get a trailer during the NBA finals.
Well, the NBA finals are after May though. So
are they? Oh yeah, you're right. That wouldn't make any sense. You're right. We
might get one for like the Super Bowl or something, or we might.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what's in like December or like February? That's the Super Bowl.
Maybe we'll get a trailer at Last Jedi. That'd be sick.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, that would be awesome. If we got a trailer during the movie. Or during the movie. Like right in the middle of the movie, they're like, this just in! Alright, man, thanks for stopping by, Chris. We appreciate you hanging out. Thanks a lot. And we appreciate the questions in the comments. Always appreciated. And make sure you sub so we can hook you up with a free copy of Star Wars Battlefront 2 if you are the winner. And we'll be doing that in a week, guys. We'll be finally giving away Star Wars Battlefront 2, and you guys will be able to grab that, so I'm really excited. We got also what is really exciting is we got a review code for Star Wars Battlefront 2, so I don't have to pay for the game, even though I already pre-ordered it. But I don't have to pay for it. We get to play it for free, so that's gonna be really cool. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. That was really cool. I didn't think we were gonna get the review code either because it's EA, so I was like, there's no way they're gonna give it to us, but we got it, so that's really exciting. But yeah, so the trailer should be coming out, guys, October 9th. Just keep an eye out, and hopefully we'll see something really cool. But, you know, it's been overdue. Like you said, we haven't gotten much, and I'm starting to get really excited for Last Jedi now. I'm getting I'm getting really stoked. I think it's gonna be a good one, and like you said, like everything's like coming close now. We're like a week away from the beta, which means like we're just about like about a month out from the actual game dropping, and then like that means we're only a month out from Star Wars: The Last Jedi dropping. So, you know, it's like every October we'll get something, November we'll get something, December we'll get something. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
After the severe drought, we'll have a little bit of water,
and then we'll have plenty to salivate over until until Han Solo comes out, and then we're back at the theater again. You know,
some ham salad.
How sick would it be if we got a young Lando in Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Oh, that'd be sick.
Because
that'd be cool.
if they brought him in DLC,
any Han Solo stuff in Battlefront 2.
Do you think they'll give it to us in Battlefront 2, or do you think they're just gonna stick to?
Oh, they're gonna give it to us.
Well, I mean, it depends on if they do.
I don't know.
Because we talked about with the fact that the DLC is free, whether they're only doing like 1 year between games this time because it's free. So that might kind of put a kibosh on that. But if they're doing every 2 years or every 3 years like they did this one, then I could see us getting some Han Solo stuff. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I really hope we do. That'd be super fun, and like I said, it'd be really cool to play basically as Childish Gambino in a Star Wars game. That would be incredible.
I am just a rat.
I would never play as any other hero, quite honestly. Like, I'd probably only ever play as young Lando Calrissian.
I'd play as Ron Howard.
Young Lando.
Right? Oh my gosh. And that reminds me, the last thing I wanted to talk about was that Ron Howard just posted a picture of him and Emilia Clarke. Is that the right name?
Oh, are they together now? Good for him.
No, she's in the movie.
She's in the movie, dude.
I know.
He said good for her.
It was a joke.
It was a bad joke.
Someone just emoted and I thought the baby woke up. I heard some guy go, ah! That's crazy.
Yeah, what do you guys think she's playing?
A babe.
What do you think she's like? What do you think her character is gonna be like in the movie? Like
My future wife.
We didn't see much other than her haircut, and he said like she put forward a really strong and powerful performance.
She's gonna be the mother of dragons.
Khaleesi.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I have no idea.
I don't know.
She's just gonna be a hot,
some kind of pirate
hot character.
And she'll be in it, and she'll be the appeal.
Ham salad's probably gonna, take her out.
Do you think she's gonna play Han Solo's love interest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise she wouldn't be in the movie.
Yeah, she's way too hot not to be. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think that there's
just.
I don't know.
They're not just gonna put her in the movie to be some extra. She's definitely gonna be the love interest.
Well, I know that, but I didn't know because also Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilms in general is taking a very different approach with their female characters now.
Badass.
Jen Erso. Yeah, Jen Erso. They had
she might be badass and still be the love interest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But I just didn't know if they were gonna bring her in as just this another really strong female lead.
Maybe Chewbacca's love interest.
No. I think that Han and Lando will probably be the main focus of the story in terms of lead characters.
And that's why I didn't know if she was coming in as a love interest, because to me it seemed more like a buddy movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I think that to have it be compelling in any way, they need to have something like a female character. Maybe she's a bad guy. I don't know.
Yeah, she could screw him over. She could be playing them with her looks, and then she turns on.
Well, we obviously know it doesn't last. You know what I mean? That's one thing we definitely know.
What do you mean?
The relationship doesn't last.
What do you mean?
That'd be awesome. He's secretly with her too. That's Ray's mom.
Oh my god!
Boom! There you go, fam.
But they've teased Vader and the Kessel Run. They're saying we might see him make his historic Kessel Run in the movie.
Yeah, that's true. And we're actually going to see the Millennium Falcon do what it's meant to do, which is be a freighter. Like, we're gonna see it actually move things around, which will be interesting. Because those two, like, the two forks, like, that come, not the two forks, but those two, like, prongs that come out at the front, those are actually designed to push stuff around, which I didn't know at all. Like, I was completely unaware that that's why the ship was designed. Like, even though I knew it was a freighter, I'd always seen it as, like, you know, Han's ship, so I always saw it as like one of the coolest, fastest ships in the universe, but it started out as like just some typical freighter, and I guess when we do see it, it's gonna still be Lando's ship.
Smuggling ship, yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna be Han's ship yet, it'll still be Lando's, and so maybe we'll see how he won it from Lando, which he won it in a game of cards, but maybe we'll get to see the actual game.
Remember in KOTOR when you could play that game?
I remember it, but I don't know if that was something I ever like took the time to really do. Like,
oh, I played that more than I played Game Corner and Pokemon. Awesome.
I played the crap out of Game Corner. Oh my god, so bad. But
Oh, see ya.
Oh, bye, Chess. We'll miss you.
That was abrupt.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I think that her character. I somewhat agree with you guys, but I also think that because Star Wars in general is going differently with the way they do their female leads, that it could be possible that she's not a love interest at all. She's just a really strong character.
She might be like that's why I said she might be the bad guy, because that would put her in the movie and give her a lot of screen time.
Have we seen anyone that we know is the bad guy, or is like because they tease Vader, are we assuming?
Well, we
that
have Woody Harrelson as well, so we don't know who he is either.
I thought he was Han Solo's like kind of
mentor guy, but we don't know that. That's just us speculating.
Really, I could have swore that I read that somewhere, but maybe I'm being crazy.
I mean,
maybe I'm being crazy. I need to be able to come up with my sources. I need better sources, clearly, because I remember reading it, but I don't remember where. And then Erica said it would be hilarious if she was just the voice of an animated character.
That would be cool. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is going to be in Last Jedi as a voiceover.
Really? Is he a significant character?
Well,
I think it'll be similar to Daniel Craig in Force Awakens, where you don't even know who it is until afterwards.
Yeah, I wonder how many, in The Last Jedi, I wonder how many celebrities will be in Stormtrooper suits in this one. Because I know in the last movie, in The Force Awakens, there was tons and tons of, like, people who really wanted to get in on the movie. They're like, sure, you can be a Stormtrooper.
Well, they had, like, Oscar Isaac's uncle visiting the set, and he's, like, a giant Star Wars fan. And they're like, oh, you want to be a villager? So he's in the village at the beginning of the movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool. And then, I did hear that, not Ryan Johnson, but J.J. Abrams, he did consider using Carrie Fisher's daughter, Billy. They did consider, like, for a very brief moment, casting her as Rey, which would have been extremely interesting. But I think it would have made people super sold on the fact that Rey is her daughter. Anyway. Oh, that small part she played? I think so. I think that was great. And I think it was.
Daisy Ridley.
No, she was amazing. Like, she killed that role. Like, she did you see the interview, or not the interview, but the casting thing where she came in and like he had her do a scene, and it was the scene where Kylo's trying to get into her mind, and she just like immediately like shows all this emotion. Like, she destroyed it. Like, I was like blown away just by watching like the casting couch thing and watching her get on there and like do her thing. You know what I mean? Super cool.
All too well. I know what you mean.
Super cool.
I'm gonna need a link to confirm.
Daisy with the casting couch. We'll look it up after this.
Oh man. Well, that's a good place to stop.
Yeah, I would think so.
That's a good start.
Before that would have been a good place.
Oh my god, dude, this is too good. Best stream ever right now.
Sorry, Daisy Ridley. I meant like casting call. I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm a little sorry.
I'm a little ashamed of myself, I won't lie. Either way, let us know what you guys are thinking about The Last Jedi. Let us know how excited you are to see Battlefront 2. Make sure you come and join us for the beta. Will we be on before the beta comes? I'm going to look at my calendar now before I start saying dumb things.
We're on next Wednesday. which is the 3rd or something.
Actually, the beta will be out when we're on, but so we'll be playing the beta, but it won't be the 24-hour live stream, and it won't be the day we're giving away the beta. But if we can, no, because we're not giving it away until the 5th.
Oh, gotcha.
Is when we're doing the live stream. That's just he won't be around. Adam won't be around.
I'll be in a car.
Yeah. I schedule it for that day, so that way, if there's any bugs on the first day that the beta's out, we can kind of let those go through.
Some server issues.
Well, everybody's gonna attack the game like madmen, so like it's gonna be crazy.
I'm already foaming at the mouth.
I can't wait for it. But yeah, let us know how excited you guys are for the beta. Let us know how excited you guys are about The Last Jedi. If you are expecting to see anyone from the Clone Wars era or any ships or anything like that, let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you want to see in general in the Star Wars universe. What comic books, whatever TV shows, we want to talk about it. We're here every Wednesday. You can find us at all our various social medias at Talking Sith. You can now find us on Cubed Gamers as well. I haven't gotten all our stuff onto the Apple iTunes store yet. I've been really trying to push and get that done, but it's taking me longer than I wanted it to. But I'm trying to get our entire library of all the episodes we've done so far up on there. So you'll be able to start finding that very soon, but you can find us on CubeGamers.com. As always, I am your in and out host who seems to be really spotty today, Chaz, and I am joined every week by my friends. Well, friends is a loose term, but joined every week by my buddies. We are very loose friends. Oh my gosh, Adam joins me every week. This is bad, dude. This is bad. Not next week. Adam won't be with us next week, but it will be me and Jared, and hopefully we can get our buddy Will on the stream. I know he won't be around Wednesday, but we're doing the stream, 24-hour stream on Thursday, so hopefully we can get Will on. And like always, I'm joined by. Sweet, awesome. I'm very excited about that. He's a good dude, and he's funny as hell. So it's gonna be really cool. And Jared joins us every week too. He's cool, I guess.
Yeah. I kind of hate that guy.
He's kind of stuck up San Diego kid.
He's a stuck-up San Diego kid. And also, guys, I just want to put this out there now. We are doing our best to be as
the best.
I know that we're not a typical live stream, so when you come to us, we're not always reading your comments, we're not always whatever. It's a podcast / let's play. It's not a live stream where we sit and just only do service to you guys, which I know is not what you're used to because YouTube isn't typically like that. So we're a little bit different. So I just want to say before we go, if you have any animosity or hatred towards us, thank you, because it means we're doing something right. But we are getting a little bit of hate coming towards us, and that's all right. I'm just kind of letting it roll off. But understand that if you don't like what we do, that's okay. There's plenty of other things to watch on YouTube. So if your just only goal is to sit here and troll and put out really like obscene messages to our personal accounts, I'll let you know right now that I'm gonna delete you and I'm gonna get you off of our channel, because we're here to do one thing and one thing only, and that's be positive and talk about Star Wars, and that's it. And if you're going against that, then we don't want you around, quite honestly. So that's just my little spiel towards the end, because we have been getting some hate lately, and it's perfectly okay, and we love everybody that loves us back. But you know, I've got people sending me personal messages on my personal account talking about how much they dislike me, and it's pretty hilarious.
Sorry about that.
I mean, Jared got called out too. Yeah, Jared got called out too for being a little San Diego punk, and all that good stuff. So
I don't know what's wrong with that.
Where's the lie though?
So yeah, guys. I know we don't typically do what you're used to seeing on YouTube, but we are a little different, and it's just kind of how we operate. So, like I said, if you like what we do, stick around. Go check out any of those other Star Wars channels, because there's a lot of them. So yeah, that's our spiel for the night. You can check us out again Wednesday, October 4th. We'll be on, and that'll be the beta. So.
Oh yeah.